an opportunity for LA Knight. The man has never faced John Cena in a match in his career. An opportunity to do that a week from tomorrow at Saturday night's main event. Now, Corey, let's show you how both LA Knight and Gunther got to this match tonight. The tournament bracket. LA Knight knocked off Zack Ryder, then The Miz, and then Jey Uso to get into the finals. For Gunther, he beat NXT's Javon Evans, then Carmelo Hayes, and then in a physical masterpiece Monday night, he beat Solo Sikoa.
Got to give a little extra credit to LA Knight, who was unaware of two of his opponents leading up to Jey Uso. LA Knight has been begging, pleading with anybody that has ears for opportunity. That is the name of the game. That's why John Cena came up with the concept of this tournament, and it's why I think LA Knight is the man to do it tonight.
The most active superstar in WWE this year would love to close 2025 with a bang. Ladies and gentlemen, a couple of interesting notes about the former two-time world champion Gunther as we start this matchup. For Gunther, the man has never lost a one-on-one non-title match since he's been on the main roster here in WWE. That's note number one.
That sounds like a completely made-up fact, but it is the truth.
The second note is this. Remember what happened back in July at Saturday night's main event in Atlanta, Georgia, the hometown of Hall of Famer Goldberg, in the final match of Bill Goldberg's career. The man he met that night, the ring general Gunther, who sent Goldberg to retirement with a loss.
What stands out most about Gunther tonight to me were the words he spoke not too long ago. Not saying if he was going to beat LA Knight tonight, but how. The ring general has a strategy. Now it's time to implement.
Let's set up the Mark Nash.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it's for the last time is now tournament final. Introducing first, from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 240 pounds, LA Knight. And his opponent, from Vienna, Austria, weighing in at 250 pounds, here's the ring general, Gunther!
Ladies and gentlemen, ask Dominic Mysterio what it did for his career to beat John Cena last Saturday night in Cena's penultimate match in his storied career. One of these men will get the opportunity to do that next Saturday night. The official in this match, Jason Ayers. Gunther and LA Knight. Only one time before have these two men met in a one-on-one matchup. It happened 3 years ago at NXT Stand and Deliver. That was a win for the ring general Gunther, but this is a much different LA Knight.
Downright hostile environment tonight in Austin toward Gunther, and the megastar comes out of the gate firing.
LA Knight with a couple of right hands, drives Gunther to the corner, and now the boots in the midsection by LA Knight, who's fired up tonight.
Knight had better be careful. Oh, Gunther looking for a power bomb early.
Back body drop by LA Knight. Went for the BFT, and Gunther scoots out of harm's way out here to ringside. And LA Knight wasted little time driving Gunther to the floor with that baseball slide. And LA Knight is fired up tonight. We're able to look right in the eyes of LA Knight here. How intense is he tonight as he bounces Gunther off our announce table?
LA Knight dribbling the ring general like a basketball off of our announce desk, and now Gunther tossed toward our laps. LA Knight came to fight tonight.
I don't think Gunther was ready for this onslaught, Corey.
And listen, we've seen in the past, Gunther tends to overlook his opponents once in a while. Gunther is supremely confident at all times, and we have seen him get caught. Think about Sami Zayn at WrestleMania. Gunther has a tendency to overlook his opponents.
Gunther did tell me earlier today that he respects what Knight can do in the ring. What he doesn't expect is the way he goes about it. He doesn't think he takes things seriously, that he tries to entertain more than win matches. That's what Gunther says, but he's seeing a different LA Knight tonight.
Well, Gunther's mantra has been that the ring is sacred. He is walking and competing on holy ground. The ring general looks at this industry with such reverence, he has no choice but to become the greatest at it.
LA Knight, who's just been begging for that opportunity, that chance to be in that massive spotlight. The next Saturday night could arguably be the biggest match of his career if he can pull this off tonight. Oh, and a clothesline in the impact, the physical dominance of the former two-time champion.
My goodness, what a clothesline. Normally you aim for your opponent's upper chest, collarbone area. It looked like Gunther caught LA Knight right in the face.
Gunther is all business. There's no messing around when it comes to the ring general. The mat is sacred in his mind. He's built like a Terminator, and he acts like one in the ring.
And we know full well that Gunther entered this match, as he does all of his matches, with a strategy. Can Gunther execute? So far, so good.
LA Knight with that neck breaker into the cover. Is it enough? Gunther at 2. That's where LA Knight is so sneaky good. The ability to counter quickly, just like Gunther did there.
And in the blink of an eye, the ring general rips control of this matchup out of the hands of the megastar.
And that's the thing about Gunther, Corey. We've called how many of his matches over the last few years, right? It is so hard to be able to build momentum, so hard to be able to build sustained offense against Gunther, because just when you think you got him on the ropes, you don't.
Gunther is, for all intents and purposes, in my opinion, the perfect professional wrestler. Gunther is tough, he is durable, he is a wizard on the mat, he is an expert level striker. Gunther is a dangerous individual.
With a sleeper now. Looking to put LA Knight away with the sleeper. Gunther's taken out so many men with that move, and now sent through the ropes by LA Knight. You mentioned Gunther, the consummate wrestler, right? LA Knight, many would say, is the consummate sports entertainer.
Certainly a difference in theories for both of these individuals. You're absolutely correct. LA Knight, a big-time star, a massive fan favorite for a reason. But unfortunately for LA Knight, the fans don't win matches.
Corey and I were just talking moments ago about how it is so hard to have any type of sustained offense against Gunther. Just when you think you got it going, Gunther takes control.
It only takes a moment. Look at this clothesline right across the cheek.